Once Upon a Time is an African poem by Gabriel Okara, a Nigerian novelist and poet, author of an award-winning poetry collection, The Fisherman's Invocation. This video is going to cover the following aspects: the poem, concept summary and analysis, discussions on the title, the structure, and the mood of the poem, as well as the language and tone. Let's begin with the poem. Once Upon a Time by Gabriel Okara. Once upon a time, son, they used to laugh with their hearts and laugh with their eyes, but now they only laugh with their teeth, while their ice block cold eyes search behind my shadows. There was a time indeed they used to shake hands with their hearts, but that's gone, son. Now they shake hands without hearts, while their left hands search my empty pockets. Feel at home, come again, they say, and when I come again and feel at home, once, twice, there will be no tries, for then I find doors shut on me. So I have learned many things, son. I have learned to wear many faces like dresses: home face, office face, street face, post face, cocktail face, with all their conforming smiles like a fixed portrait smile. And I have learned too to laugh with only my teeth and shake hands without my heart. I have also learned to say goodbye when I mean good riddance, to say glad to meet you without being glad, and to say it's been nice talking to you after being bored. But believe me, son, I want to be what I used to be when I was like you. I want to unlearn all these muting things. Most of all, I want to relearn how to laugh. For my laugh in the mirror shows only my teeth, like a snake's bare fangs. So, show me, son, how to laugh. Show me how. I used to laugh and smile once upon a time when I was like you. Concept summary and analysis of Once Upon a Time by Gabriel Okara. The poem describes the effects of societal pressures on human emotions and interactions. This is expressed in the detailed description of the loss of laughter, sincere expression, and warmth in interpersonal relationships. People are said to wear many faces. In this piece, the writer expresses his yearning to unlearn the artificial behavior and display a polite facade. He wishes to go back to when he expressed genuine emotions, had authentic expressions, and had his interactions graced with youthful innocence. The poem is presented as a conversation with his son. This poem opens with a clear expression directed to the son, telling him the nature of the pressures he faced. The contrast between the past and the present is clearly marked by the opening expression, once upon a time. As the poem progresses in stanza 3, the author expresses the point where he was pushed too far. His breaking point came, and he also learned to hide behind the facade and wear many faces, smiling even when sad and bored. This he expressed clearly in stanza 5. The writer of the poem asserts that human interactions and societal interactions are laden with superficiality and insincerity. Expressions like feel at home, come again, and close doors, laid one after the other, point to the reality that what is said is often not what is meant. This is clearly shown in stanza 3. The title, Once Upon a Time. The title of the poem, Once Upon a Time, introduces the poem as a tale, a story of things that have been. It quickly prepares the reader to listen. The mind begins to play out who the actors in the story might be. As the poem progresses, the feel of the story broadens and deeply emphasizes the story as a personal experience, albeit written in poetic form. The essence is clear and resonates until the end. Structure of the poem Once Upon a Time. Once Upon a Time is a satirical poem. It consists of 8 stanzas and 43 lines. The poem is a lyric and the style is free verse. Its focus is the writer's feelings about the loss of authenticity, which marks most adult interactions. The stanzas do not contain any particular rhyme scheme. Rather, it is composed of the iambic meter. The mood of the poem. Once Upon a Time by Gabriel Okara explores the loss of genuine emotions, sincerity of expressions, and warmth in human interactions, with the emotions and changes that come with the loss of innocence. The moods captured in the poem include sadness, honesty, self-appraisal, hopelessness versus hopefulness, and the sense of distant memories. These filter through the reflective moments presented in this piece. Generally, the feeling is sadness and longing for beautiful things lost along the path of life. It summarizes some of the things life takes from us in vivid expressions and shows the yearning that is left behind for the things taken after they have been lost. The language and tone of the poem. The language of the poem is conversational, a father talking to his son about his life experiences and the lessons learned. The tone is warm and deeply personal, probably designed to ensure the son understands that this story is not to scare him, but to let him know that life changes you. And even at his age as the father, he longs for things he, the son, still has, which he, the father, has lost along the path of life. Once Upon a Time shows that childhood and youth are beautiful and filled with genuine emotions and sincere interactions. The longing and regrets portrayed encourage the young not to grow up too fast and to guard their hearts. It lovingly points to what will be and prepares the son to anticipate the change. There is also resignation, sadness, and sorrow in the tone, as the speaker grapples with the reality that he has lost genuineness and learned the superficial ways of life. He expresses his journey into these sad societal expectations and his desire to unlearn them. What are your thoughts about different aspects of the poem Once Upon a Time? Leave it in the comment section. Remember to subscribe to my channel and see you in the next video.